Hello everybody, welcome back to Astroneer, where today I'm back on the surface here, and I'm going to craft this atmospheric condenser. Now, something that I didn't want to have to do is we're going to be taking a trip back to Sylvis, actually. So we're going to need some of this, a little bit of that. What else do we need? Because I need to make one of these. So we need plastic, and that is all at the base, and I can use all that because I need to make an atmospheric condenser, come back here, make another thruster, head back to Sylvis with the atmosphere gas of, I do believe, methane, right? There was something that needed methane. What was it? Because we're looking for silicon. Yeah, it needs methane. So we need resin, quartz, and methane. So I'm actually going to leave this quartz here to be used for that later. So let's come back. Actually, I probably should have brought that. Oh, that's where that went, huh? Let's set that down there. I could probably actually take a pit stop towards De Solo, huh? Either way, we need to get schmovin' back. Is there anything I want to take with me? Any items I can think of that should be brought back? Not in particular, huh? Let's just hope the place stays safe while I'm gone. So, let's hop in. Launch off to Sylva. So I've got the iron to make the atmospheric condenser that I will bring back here. So, there's our Tox, there's Sylva. So we're heading out to Sylva. I could probably, like I said, take a stop by De Solo. Alright, where's the home? Home landing spot is where? There's natural location. Where the hell's home? Hello? Home. There's one of the prisms. Not one that I've been to, though. There's home. I see home. Alright. And drop. Kaboom. Alright. Hello, it has been forever. I need to make a atmospheric condenser. There we go. So iron, check. Plastic we need. That's compound and carbon, correct? Yes, compound carbon. So we need compound. We've got a bit of. And carbon. So we can make there. Alright, you there. Set that up there. What else did we need for this? We need glass. I probably have a glass or two over here. Correct? Got one. Quartz, I've got one. So no, I don't have any that I can grab. Alright, carbon, thank you for that. You can get to work there. And I am... Let me yoink this for a minute so I can start these up. Because I need to go back down to the core and find some more glass. Or some more quartz at least. Luckily I've got an empty backpack, so this shouldn't be too hard. I'm just going to take the walk, I guess. Actually, I am going to take the tractor here. And hopefully we can come back with some more materials than just a little bit of the quartz. So you need to remember the path that I took last time to get to the core. It's not this way. It should just be a straight shot around the mountain. I need to watch out for potholes like that one. Alright. Luckily it's a fairly straight shot. Kinda wish this thing had a sprint mode. I don't think it does. It almost feels like I'm driving a toy car when I'm driving this thing. Alright. So there's our prism. We should probably go around and start fully activating some more of the prisms as well. Although, that may make teleporting around a bit more difficult, because then I don't know which one's which. Alright, so let's position ourselves for the way back, and head on in. Alright, I don't think I'd be able to head back to, whatchamacallit, to Novus through teleports right now. Dezzolo, on the other hand, I would easily be able to. Oop. There we go. Let's grab that one. So we need to head through the top, or was it through the back here? Where's my tethers? I see a layer of stuff up there. I don't know if I'd be able to make it all the way back down in time before I suffocated. Whoa. Alright. That worked. I know that there's a hell of a lot of stuff up here, so we'll go for that. Alright, so there's all the stuff over there, but there's also stuff up through our little hole. So, let's see if I can't grab some of the stuff that's up here. Alright. Excuse me, please. I'd like some quartz. And preferably a good amount of it. Ah, there's too much of the other stuff in there. Let me remember my buttons. There we go. Kaboom. Alright. Alright, that popped down, so we're full up. Can I carry this or no? No, I don't think I can. Alright. Let me pop those off. Oh. And down it flies towards the core. Now, I wonder what happens. Hey, get back here. I'm gonna do an experiment. Get back here. What happens if I drop this out of orbit of all of these? It does indeed fall. Where does it land, though? Hello? It's still going. Oh, okay, it eventually connects up with the tendril. The root. Okay. Guess we just have another graphite to leave here at the entry portal. Exchange one for another. Maybe here. Alright. Let's go back out. Hop in the car. Actually, I could just go out, hop in the car, toss in a quartz, head back in and grab it. So I don't forget about it again. Where's the car? Car's this way. There's the car. Honestly, I could unload the whole inventory into the car and just go down for another batch. That doesn't sound bad. Let's load this thing up. Hell yeah. If only I had some more storage modules on there. But also, I want to take a pit stop by Dezzolo to dump some stuff into the shredder and maybe pick up some more items from that. Hello. And pick that up. And head on around. Sorry for anybody who has motion sickness watching this video. These do get kind of trippy as you move around. Alright, so let's head up here. And maybe I can go and get the rest of those that are over there hanging around. let's do this thing. Alright. Quartz and graphite bundles, you are mine. Alright, there goes my light. Recharge a little bit. Now, about now is when I'm very thankful that this tether system is connected directly to my main base. Okay. That's good. Let's bring one of these down with us. I don't know where that quartz went. Quartz, where did you go? I just want to saw another quartz bundle drop. I'm a little scared to know what happens if I accidentally launch myself off the edge of one of these and end up falling towards the core. Ends up like Super Mario Galaxy where you just circle around the core. But, anywho, let's, get moving this way. Got a whole 2 loads of quartz and stuff. There we go. Head on out. So, luckily, with everything sorted up, we should have enough glass to make the atmospheric condenser to bring with us. As well as, I am planning to make a wind power, one of the large wind power machines. I'm actually gonna, well, that's waiting to happen there. There is also the trade platform. It's another thing. Large wind turbine, there we go. So we got so many bites from that last mission. Oh, jeez. You remember that was not a road. That was bad. I still need to go down there on a rescue mission to try to grab my grav globe. I'm not sure if you can package a grav globe, but I feel like it's worth a shot. And that's really about my best bet. I don't think I'd be able to drive it out of that cave. But either way, let's get all this back to the base and make ourselves an atmospheric condenser. I'm not sure if I should make myself a science lab to bring along with. I feel like maybe just bringing back the methane would be a better plan. Because then I don't gotta try to juggle all of that going on. Alright. This should be enough material that I can go on ahead and get started on all of those crafting bits that I needed. Alright, so glass. Toss that in there. Check. Alright, so we got a ton of the graphene. It's just kind of dormant right now. And quartz. We'll toss all of our extra in there. And we shouldn't need quartz for another mission for a while. So we've got enough of it here. Alright, graphene. Quartz. And there we go. That's our glass for atmospheric condenser. Check. And our plastic should be done. There. Alright. Start working on that. What else? What else? Take this with me and plop that there for a little extra power. I think now that we can have this, I'm actually going to make some resin here. So that way I can make a big platform to bring along with. Okay, that's taking a little extra off the top there. Let's see, how much compound? No, not compound. We need organic. Get these all started up. Boom and boom. Alright. should be basically everything we need to do right now. This, I can make a platform that I can stick to the back of here to bring this along with. Actually, I could just... What is that noise over here? Is it these? No? Is it you? Yes, it was you. Okay. Now that that stopped, I'm actually not going to pick that up because I already put the condenser over there. I can easily get some more resin on planet side. What I can't get easily on planet side is a big solar, or a wind turbine. So you need glass, ceramic, and alloy. And I need some more laterite. There's a ton of laterite over there, but I didn't bring any of it over. I'm an idiot, damn it. Ah. Okay, maybe we should take multiple trips. I feel like that's the case. We should take multiple trips. And next time I'll just load this thing up with the storage module on it. Do I have another one of those? Did I box it? It's a buggy. Nope, there it is. Alright. We'll stick this on there to remind me to grab all the laterite that I left behind. So this will at least mean that we can start on our project. Alright, let's go not to the Zolo. Out to Novus once again. Luckily, I have set up that landing platform so I don't lose my landing spot. Which is where? What the hell's going on there? What? Huh? Wait, is that actually a storm? It looks stormy. Okay. That is weird. Let's hop out. I don't know necessarily what to do for that. Oh wait, that's the thing we need the ruby for. But I didn't bring it, damn it. I keep forgetting to bring things that I need. It's a bad habit, apparently. Alright, let's put some of that soil into there, get some resin out, please, and thank you. Alright. Pop this away for now. While that's a making, I am gonna move things around. This should come over here. This needs an extra storage thing on it eventually. Not that. And this can go on stuff that I'm making from this. So we'll toss you there. Nope, not what I needed you to do, but thanks. Actually, I did need... Actually, yeah, let's do that. You need that there. And this. I need another thruster ASAP. Oh, it just reaches across. It's like, excuse me, sir. Thank you for that. Oh, I didn't know that it could just do that. That's kind of fun. Alright. Now you need to make a large platform B. Actually, I just realized I could probably put the atmospheric condenser under the solar. But in all honesty, that would just kind of look meh. Let's see, how would that look over here? Actually, it would push it a little higher up. Actually, that's pretty good. You know what? That actually might work. I don't know if the solar, or if the wind turbine goes any higher. I feel like maybe swapping out the solar for a wind turbine might give us a little bit more reliable power. But as of right now, this I think will work, and I can move the atmospheric condenser as needed. So this, I need methane. Please produce me a bottle of methane. Wow, that consumed all of my power. Do I not have an organic already? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, some solar would be really nice, right? Or some wind power would be real nice. Let's start packing up a little bit of that laterite. Yeah. That's gone to full shutdown mode. Okay. Let's pick up some organic, because that's relatively abundant out here. Come on. Need a bit of organic. Come on. Just destroy the local ecosystem. Alright. That's probably enough for now. Since the sun's coming back up, we should be getting back online. Alright. So now all of that power should be going towards there. Alright, let's unpack that large platform. Connect that there. Alright. I guess set this back there. Did I already make the thruster? Yes, I did. I'm going to start packing up a little bit of that laterite to bring back. That is generating methane, I think? I think that's doing it. Looks like it is. So, I'm going to leave it to its devices, and I'm going to come down here and start loading up. So, pop that open. Let's get some... nope. Some laterite. Load it up in here. And the thruster's already gone. So we'll unpack a new one. And I'm going to go and grab all those laterite clusters that we left behind. Because this is going to become a mission. Oh, there we go. I guess that's that completed. Let's pick up the clay. Fuel for thought. There is some of these here. Novus shell quartz. Oh, echoes of the past. Okay, another Novus shell, and something that fell through the floor. Novus shell. I think that was a clay that went down. Novus shell and some quartz. All right, cool, lovely. So we'll pick up this clay bit as well. We'll take it with us up here. Not quite sure what we're going to do with it up here, but hey. It's better than it just being stuck down there. So, we still need to fill up with laterite, but maybe some clay might also be good to load up on. Because ceramics are good for helping out with this. So this is done. We've got our methane. Since I'm going to be transporting a crap load of items, I probably should load up a second one of these. So where's the methane? There. We'll put you there, quartz there, clay there, clay there. Yeah, I'm going to make another mini storage thing. Needs 2 resin, right? I think I don't have enough, actually. I can easily get some. You got 1 resin there. I just need to make another somehow. There is a little resin gap we saw here. Oh, there was some organic here too. I probably could have used that a while ago. There we go. A little bit of this. Come on. resin chunklet? What the? Oh, I forgot to turn those off. That would explain it. Alright. Come on, resin. There you go. Alright, so we'll bring the organic back, power on the generators, and turn them off for now, because we don't necessarily need them. Although I will need another thing of methane, actually, so never mind. I'll turn this back on. Because I need another thing of methane for the, whatchamacallit. Oh, I can make another ruby, huh? Maybe I should. There's a shredder. Platform storage, here we go. What was the other thing that I was going to make? Oh yeah, the shredder. Which means I'm going to need to go and grab some more hematite. But, as of right now, we're getting this all loaded up so I can take back all the stuff that I need. But because I needed a second thing of methane, we'll get that started over here. And load up all the clay. And I'm going to go down and grab all that laterite that I left behind now. So bringing all this home should mean that we should have a nice supply of laterite for some future missions. And some ammonium too. Although ammonium, I could grab a lot of that from Decilo. So, and backpack full. Yep, figured. So with a full backpack, actually I'm probably going to go down and grab the rest of it, because once I unload the backpack I'll have space again. So, head back down and grab the rest of it. We're heading back home to Sylva with the methane gas to produce the silicone that we need. Then we come back here and set this whole thing up for success. Alright, let's load up the laterite. And gotta leave a slot for the methane that's being produced up here. Come on. Probably already done by now, right? Yes, it is. Alright. That's one full canister of methane. Coming with me. 2 full canisters of methane coming with me. I'm surprised we didn't find any lithium down here, honestly. We will need to find some soon, but setting up a stable connection between here and home is my first priority. So we can get back here to look for some more lithium later. Alright, so where's the rest of that laterite? Right here. Hello. Pick up all that. Making sure I didn't miss anything around here for laterite, or for lithium. Because it did say mountains. Oh, hematite, that's another thing. Dig up a bunch of that hematite. Because I'm going to need some for shredders and other atmospheric condensers. Unfortunately, I think that's all that was here. Huh. I guess I could try to find another nodule of it on my way down. Nothing really down here, huh? As far as the hematite front goes. Any hematite over here in the corner? Nope. I guess there's not really a lot of hematite down here. Okay, well, either way. Actually, I should make another thing of methane. Because I'm realizing, once we get home, I'm also going to need the methane to make a field shelter to bring back here. So, I think we've got, what, 2 slots open right now? I could probably load up the last little bit of hematite that I've got. How much do I have on me? None. I did not finish getting a full piece. Okay. So I'm going to take the laterite that I have with me, try to find some more hematite later on. Probably find a new cave to dig up stuff for, but we need to get another thing of methane so I can make a field shelter to bring out here with me next time. So we're going to do all this crafting, and then we're going to come back. That's really the main gist of it, what I'm thinking. Alright, this. Need one more big methane. And the sun just went down. Hooray. Let's go organics collecting. This is gonna suck. Where's some good amount of organics? There. That was not a good amount. Pick that up. There is a research item. Thought that was another plant down there. Alright, pick up all plants over there. Alright, we're good. That should give us enough to get our last methane that we need. And then we should be able to bring everything back to Sylva. I do all the crafting that I'm going to need. And then we're golden. Wow, this thing's money hungry. Not money hungry, but power hungry. So, let's get down here. So we need like 3 things of silicone in total. Pop the laterite up there. I don't know if these count as multiple nuggets, though. So, I'm also going to actually take one of these with me. Because I do want to plant one on Sylva and see what kind of color it makes. So, let's scan this research item while I can. Because right now I'm just waiting for, I guess, daytime to come around. Yep, there's the sun. So let's see, atmospheric condenser, do you got anything for me? It's going, I think. Alright, well, that's another one. If anything, we're gonna have a crap load of methane by the end of this, so let's go and check that that log here. So I know that there was some quest that got completed. From thin air, here we go. Medium gas canister. Okay. I'll take it. You're coming with me back home. There was something else. Fuel for thought, here we go. Create hydrazine. Ooh. And composite perfection. Nanocarbon alloy. Portable oxygenator? Yes, please. Echoes of the past. Unlock and print a probe scanner. 2 solid fuel jump jets. Okay. I get a recipound and a leak. Okay. That one's weird. I'm not sure what to do with that, but hey. Got a gas canister. I got, what's that other thing? Oh yeah, the seed. And I got a, whatchamacallit, an organic that I'm going to put down right there. Oh, this is done. Alright, cool. So it looks like we are fully set to go. Let's go ahead and head out towards home. I actually just realized I might want to pack another thruster. I could take the quartz off. We did just fill up on quartz. Let's pop those in. I'm going to go and grab the ammonium that we're going to need for the thruster. And I think it's time we rock and roll. Because there's the ammonium for the thruster. I'll take one of these quartzes with me. You're the lucky one. Alright. Loaded up with items. Let's head home. So heading back to Sylva, we need to make all of our silicone. Whoa, jeez. Really wanted me to click on that one, huh? There's Calidor. Where's Sylva? There's Sylva. So we can unload all this at base camp. And make as much of the crap that we're gonna need. Where's home? There's home. Alright. And breaks the thruster. Yep. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, we have enough to get back. Alright, so now it's time for the main event. Making silicone. Get some quartz in there. We got some resin over here. It's almost as if I expected that to happen. Alright, grab a methane canister and let's get this show on the road. Alright, now this should make a nice silicone piece for us. But does it use the whole methane? I feel like it would. If it doesn't, I may have overcompensated a bit. But let's put down our gas canister. So we can store this with methane, all the extra that we've got. Ammonium, how much have we got? We got one. Alright. Laterite. We'll slot some in here. Reload our supply. That's right, I also need to plant the fractal rose. So I'm gonna come over here with the rest of our hispanes and see what you grow into. Alright. Let me see what I can grab off of here. Clay and the laterite. Laterite. See, clay goes there. Laterite in there. Oh. Alright. Don't have anything left to add there. Got a nice amount of laterite from this. Should not have to worry about it again for at least a while. Let's go and check on our silicone here. Alright. Oh, it did only use one nodule. So, I may have overstocked on methane. Let's store the rest here. Alright. Let's stock our laterite there. So we're also going to need a field camp. Let's make some more silicone here. So more resin, more quartz. Check. And check. This does have slots on the side, so I could tell it to just repeat. So we'll put resin there, resin there. We still got the methane. I'm going to plant the other mutant hispane seeds here. And I'm actually going to feed Sylvie this last one. Because I do know that that was another quest that I need to get done. So, Sylvie, enjoy. Oh, it does produce light. Hi there. Or does it? Do you produce light? You do. That is adorable. And you're going to continue to produce light for a while, right? Oh, they look so happy. Look at them in there. Alright. Back to action. We need quartz. There we go. About 2 nuglets of quartz should be good. And then I'll store the rest of this in there. In the storage unit. There we go. Let's pop that in. And I'm going to store this one for, well, use. What else? What else? We're going to need one for the core, one for the core again, so I can use it at the main platform. Oh, that looks sick. I love that. Alright, pass me that silicone, please. And then this one is going to be for a mobile base that I can put down. Because that is going to produce oxygen and power to the whole thing. and I'm going to be really happy. Also, I'm going to take these to turn into scrap at Calidor. And I really want to get into Megatech. I want to consolidate all my storage somewhere. Which reminds me, wasn't there like a large canister? Here we go. I need titanium and nanocarbon alloy. So nanocarbon is what? Nanocarbon was titanium alloy and steel. So we need titanium and graphene. Titanium comes from titanite, which is found on Glacio or the Venice, whatever one. So that's all that. Let's, I guess, dump the extra into there. So now we've got this piece of silicone, which is going to be used to make a mobile base. Field shelter. Oh, that's how you make that. Okay. Where's field shelter? Is it not here? Did I unlock it? No. I need a lot more points. Crapazoid. Well, at least points is easy to fix. I can head back to Sylvis. What's the... or not to Sylvis, to, need graphene. Is that... no, graphene is the other one. Graphene's not the natural one, is it? Damn it. Graphene, I need graphite and hydrazine. I need hydrogen and ammonium. I need ammonium and hydrogen. Hydrogen is not where I need it to be, is it? Okay, it is actually on Novus. So, I guess. Actually, wait. I wanted to make large wind turbines, so I need aluminum alloy, glass, and ceramic. Aluminum alloy, I need to make a couple things of aluminum, so laterite, gimme. Oh, that's right, I got the debris bundles. Let's toss those in there. Nope. Thank you. Forgot I was going to take a pit stop by Calidor to get those dealt with. So let's get these a-smeltin'. I'm going to put that over there. And I am going to take a quick stop by... no, not Calidor, by Decilo to dump off some extra. And then once we get back here, we can head out to... whatchamacallit? Out to Novus. Actually, I'm going to go and do all of this, the debris stuff, off camera. And next episode, we're going to be heading back to Novus to hopefully get that completed. So, hope you all have enjoyed this episode of Astroneer. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.